Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Leo Naranjo IV, Republican candidate for governor in 2026 in the race in California, where there are many of us running. Today, I'd like to make another fast and furious video on another topic which seems to be blowing up on the internet. It has blown up on the national stage for a while, and it seems to be picking up some steam and getting attention. It's getting attention for those that are impacted, but it's not very attention grabbing for those who seem to not care or for those who seem to take the direct opposite of the topic at hand. And the topic at hand that I'm discussing is women and men, boys and girls. Very easy, very simple topic, very easy thing to figure out. But Gino Gavin Newsom can't do that. Gino Gavin Newsom has had to pay a consultant to sit down with him and put their little pea-brain minds together to figure out how to make women's sports fair for women to compete against men who have decided to try and change their gender from male to female and be able to compete in the female sport world. This topic has proved to be a little firebrand for a lot of folks involved. The girls who are forced to play, the girls who are playing with a non-gender female individual, the school districts that have to uphold what Title IX says in their own definition of the California version of it, a governor that is insistent on bending and kowtowing to the LGBT community, and some parents who are livid that their children, their girls, their young women are being excluded from being able to compete honestly and fairly against young ladies and women and girls of their same age and sexual gender. And so while we have the platitudes of candidates throwing out nilly-willy type videos on topics that everybody knows are obvious, this seems to be one that's getting overlooked, and it's getting foreshadowed by all the other things in the world. The Bolton home raid, the redistricting, Gavin Newsom pretending that he's presidential, wanting to take on Trump. He's going to run against Trump in 2028 because Gavin thinks he can beat President Donald Trump in a one-on-one stand-up fight for the presidency. So I'm bringing this back around to reality, to those people that have a vested interest in what's going on. And let me read my list directly because I want to directly answer, address, and contact you folks on this topic. The real Sonja Shaw, candidate for state superintendent. For the Riverside Poly High School girls who had to forfeit a volleyball team rather than suffer the indignities of playing against a gender male on the opposite team. To the Moms for Liberty and the Riley Gaineses of the world who are standing up to be a woman, standing up for women's rights, something that women used to do in this state. Women's rights, it was all about women's rights. Those people seem to have dried up and disappeared. To those people who feel that young boys, young men, and men themselves should be exclusively in their sport, in their dressing rooms, here's my stance on this whole nonsense, this whole topic. Young men, boys, male athletes need to compete and be in the shower rooms with men, boys, and male athletes. It's that simple. Young girls, women, females, anything that you want to call them to describe somebody other than a male, and we all know the difference, those young ladies need to have their own dressing rooms, not infiltrated, not shared with transgendered males. They're young ladies, they're women, they're girls, it's their sport. Let them compete fairly and without doubt or question. Stop trying to enforce your way onto a girl's team and then have the gall to say, well, it's fair, they have the problem, not us. Unlike Gino Gavin Newsom, this is a very simple topic for me to address directly. Young girls, women's sports, young lady sports, girls sports, teenager sports, all of that in the female sense need to be solely in the female sense. If you're a transgender, I have nothing against your lifestyle. Do what you wish to do. When you turn 18 years of age, knock yourself out. But as long as you are under that age group, you belong to your parents. It's that simple. If you'd like to compete, if the community wants to have sports competitions, if they want to impose their will in the sporting world, start your own sport, start your own league. But let us not try to recruit the Golden State Warriors to inform them of all they do is pretend to be women. They could dominate women's sports for the next generation to come. That's not fairness. That's not equality at all. And that's definitely doing a disservice to our young ladies and women. They are doing exactly what they are trying to do and they are training to do and they are competing to do, compete against their opposite numbers for a fair shake in their sport. And we're going to continue to allow them to do so only with their counterparts in their sport. Thank you very much. My name is Leo Naranjo IV. I'm a Republican candidate for governor. These fast and furious videos are coming from you out of Elk Grove, California. Please like, subscribe, and donate to my channel. If you're looking for the fighter to stand up and push back against the nonsense coming out of Sacramento, I'm your guy. Thank you very much. You all have a very pleasant evening and a wonderful weekend.